Hello, my wonderful learners. Welcome back to English Unlocked, the podcast. Do you understand every English word you hear? But when people listen to you speak, your words sound empty and robotic, like you're saying all the right things, but somehow missing that natural confidence that fluent speakers have. If you've ever felt like your English sounds correct but not compelling, today changes everything. Take a deep breath with me, slowly, and let's begin this gentle lesson together. Today we will explore how fluent people communicate naturally, how they speak with authentic confidence, and how you can learn these powerful communication habits using very simple English. I'm Emma, and this episode will give you the exact framework that transforms mechanical English into magnetic communication. And to guide you through this journey, I want you to imagine a lighthouse. A lighthouse stands tall, calm, steady. It shines its light far into the night. It helps ships find safe direction. And it never rushes, never shouts, never tries to be perfect. It simply shines, again and again, in the same gentle rhythm. Communication is like this beautiful lighthouse. Your words, your voice, your message can become a lighthouse for others. You don't need magic words. You don't need complex grammar. You just need clarity, kindness, and simple daily habits. If you are new here, welcome to our English family. And if you are returning, I'm so happy you came back to learn with me again. Now, sit comfortably, breathe deeply. Let's walk step by step through the communication habits that fluent people use every day. John Maxwell calls this credibility, and some people call this authenticity. Credibility means your life and your words flow in the same direction. A lighthouse is trusted because its light is stable, consistent, real. It never tells a ship, "Go left," but sends light pointing right. Fluent communication works exactly the same way. If you say something, but your actions demonstrate something different, people cannot follow your message with confidence. So remember, your message becomes powerful when you live it consistently. I had a student named Mira, and she once told me, "Emma, I want people to listen to me at work, but sometimes I don't even listen to myself when I speak." When Mira started speaking slowly, calmly, with genuine intention, her confidence grew naturally. Her lighthouse light became steady and trustworthy. The secret to building credibility isn't perfection, it's consistency. When you speak English with the same gentle intention every time, people begin trusting not just your words, but your authentic spirit. Observation means watching carefully with your heart and mind together. Fluent speakers watch other good communicators, just like sailors study lighthouse patterns. But here's what most English learners miss. They notice grammar structures, vocabulary choices, pronunciation perfection, but they miss the most important element: authentic emotional patterns. Look at how confident speakers begin their sentences. How do they create gentle pauses? How do they let enthusiasm color their voice? How do they smile with their entire presence? You don't need to copy them exactly. Take small ideas, small emotional habits, and adapt them to your unique personality. It's like tuning a musical instrument. One tiny adjustment can create beautiful harmony. A lighthouse shines for others, not for itself. Communication is exactly the same. You speak not only to express your thoughts, but to create genuine connection. John Maxwell says, "People don't care how much you know. until they know how much you care. Fluent speakers think constantly about their listener. What does this person need to hear? What does this person feel about this topic? What would make this genuinely helpful? I had a student named Arjun who worked in international marketing. For months, he focused on impressing colleagues with complex English phrases. But people seemed distant during his presentations. Then he started asking himself, what do my colleagues actually need from this information? How can I help them understand clearly? His next presentation used simpler language and personal examples. Afterward, 3 people said, "That was exactly what I needed to hear." Because connection creates confidence, and confidence creates natural fluency. Now, take a breath with me, and let's continue. A lighthouse flashes in rhythm. Flash, pause, flash. Each light makes you wait for the next one. This is anticipation, the gentle feeling of wanting to hear more. You can create this in your English communication too. You can say, "Today I will share one story that changed how I think about success." And your listener becomes curious. But remember, don't promise too much and deliver too little. If you create anticipation, give something genuinely valuable. A lighthouse promises safe guidance and actually provides it. Your English communication should work the same way. A lighthouse's light is simple. One clear color, one direction, but powerful because of this simplicity. Simple English works exactly the same way. Here's what fluent people know. Simple words make you sound powerful and clear. Use short sentences. Use simple words. Instead of utilize, say use. Instead of assist, say help. Simple words make your lighthouse beam bright and easy to follow. I had a student named Yuki who worked as a software engineer. She used complex phrases like, "We should optimize our implementation methodology." Her colleagues looked confused. When she learned simplicity, she started saying, "Let's make our process work better." Suddenly, people began nodding, asking questions, engaging with her ideas. Simple doesn't mean stupid. Simple means your light reaches everyone. A lighthouse helps every ship, not just one type. Your communication should embrace everyone with warm inclusion. Use words like we, our, together. When you say, "Let's learn this together," instead of, "I will teach you this," the listener feels included rather than lectured. Inclusion builds trust, warmth, and genuine human connection. Facts go to the mind. Stories go to the heart. A lighthouse shows the way through darkness. A story shows meaning through confusion. Tell small stories. From your life, from your learning journey, from something simple but honest. When you tell a fact, people think, "Is this true?" When you tell a story, people think, "How does this relate to my life?" Stories create connection. Communication is not only words, it's also energy, it's emotions, your presence. A lighthouse uses light you can see. You can use your face, your hands, your eyes. Smile when you talk about joy. Slow down when you share something important. Use gentle pauses when you want people to absorb your meaning. People remember emotions longer than words. When you express authentic feelings, people remember not just what you said, but how you made them feel. Sometimes ships cannot see clearly because of fog. A lighthouse adjusts, becomes brighter. Communication requires the same awareness. When people look confused, slow down. When people look bored, add a story. Communication is a circle. You speak, they respond, you adjust. It's like a mirror. What you give returns to you. Great communication begins before you speak. A lighthouse keeper prepares the equipment. This preparation ensures clear light. Preparation creates confidence. Fluent speakers practice slowly, repeatedly. Before any important English conversation, take 2 minutes to ask, what is my main message? How can I express this simply and kindly? This gentle preparation builds unshakable confidence. A lighthouse never screams. It simply shines with quiet confidence. Humility means being real, honest, human. If you make a mistake in English, smile and continue. If you forget a word, pause and find another way. Humility builds connection faster than perfection. Conviction means quiet belief. People can feel your heart, not just hear your words. If you speak with calm belief, your words carry natural power. When you speak about something you've experienced, something that matters to your heart, your entire presence changes. Your voice becomes resonant. Your eyes become alive. People lean in to listen. A lighthouse expects ships will see the light. It shines with hope and confidence. Your attitude about English changes everything. If you expect your English to fail, your voice becomes small. If you expect your English to grow, your voice becomes open and bright. When you expect good things, you create conditions for good things to happen. A lighthouse continues shining long after the builder is gone. Words can also travel far, sometimes further than we imagine. Every kind message you speak in English, every simple sentence that helps someone understand, can become light that guides someone else's life. Your English doesn't need to be perfect to help someone. It just needs to be real and genuinely intended to serve. Let's repeat them slowly, like a lighthouse rhythm. Be believable and authentic. Watch and learn from others. Connect with genuine care. Keep people gently curious. Keep your words simple. Include everyone warmly. Tell honest stories. Show emotions, don't only speak. Listen and adjust. Prepare your heart first. Be humbly human. Believe in what you say. Expect good things. Leave something valuable behind. These are simple lighthouse habits, and you can learn them, practice them, live them. Let me tell you about Sophia and how the lighthouse method changed everything. Sophia was a talented architect who could read English perfectly, understand complex presentations, write detailed proposals. But when clients asked questions, when colleagues invited her to share ideas, Sophia's voice became small and uncertain. "Emma," she said, "in my language, I'm confident. In English, I feel like I'm hiding." When Sophia learned the lighthouse method, everything changed. First, we worked on credibility. Sophia stopped trying to sound like someone else and let her warm spirit shine through her English. Then, connection. Instead of impressing people with perfect grammar, Sophia focused on helping clients understand her architectural visions. Next, simplicity. Instead of saying, "We'll optimize the spatial configuration," she started saying, "We'll make this space work beautifully for your family." Within 3 months, Sophia was leading international presentations. But the most beautiful change was, Sophia finally felt like herself when speaking English. 6 months later, a client said, "Sophia, when you explain designs, I don't just understand them. I feel them. You help me see my future home through your eyes." This is lighthouse communication. When you focus on serving rather than impressing, when you let your authentic light shine, magic happens. People don't just hear your English, they feel your heart. If these lighthouse principles touch your heart, come back to this episode whenever you need guidance for confident communication. I love reading your comments about which principle helps you most. Your progress makes me truly proud of you. My dear learner, you already have a lighthouse inside you. Your English, your message, your voice are waiting to shine. Fluent people are not magical. They are simply consistent lighthouse keepers. They show up, practice, serve, shine again and again. The lighthouse doesn't worry about being perfect. It simply fulfills its purpose, guiding others safely home. Your English has the same beautiful purpose, not to impress, but to serve, not to perform, but to connect, not to be perfect, but to be authentically you. So speak simply, speak kindly, speak slowly, and let your lighthouse guide others toward understanding and hope. Every time you choose authenticity over perfection, every time you focus on serving rather than impressing, you're becoming a lighthouse. I believe in your light. I'm proud of you. Thank you for sharing this lighthouse journey with me. And until next time, stay calm, stay confident, and keep shining your beautiful English light. This is Emma from English Unlocked, the podcast, and your lighthouse is ready to shine. Bye for now.